I love it out here. This is my favorite rest area, one of my favorite rest areas to stop, and that's the last spike over here at Craigellachie. A little chilly out this morning. Yeah, I got a lovely raven up there. Hey, buddy. You know, it's funny. It is a known fact and is documented facts that ravens and crows are the smartest creatures on this planet. And very, very intelligent. They can recognize faces after weeks. Known proof of that because whenever I go to Golden, they always seem to know where I park and then they land on my mirror. So they can get my goodies. Whenever I get a French fries or something. Yeah, I got this new hammer. I don't plan on leaving that one behind. I think I'll go around this way. I got a snowbank in front of me over there. There are times like this where I really enjoy my job because this fresh air out here, it's just amazing. I really love it. There are the positives and the negatives with the job, the weather, wind, snow, fog, but there are more positives to it for sure. You gonna hang out there? You waiting for something to eat, aren't you? Unfortunately, I don't have any food with me, buddy. I gotta stock up. Hey. Got a raven over here that's extremely brave. I'm gonna give him a Nutri-Grain bar. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. Come here, buddy. Yeah. He took the other piece and he went up and hid it in the snow. So my trailer, my tractor is good. No defects. It's a pre-trip. It's safe to operate. Yes, I agree and take full responsibility. And we're done our pre-trip. I felt sorry for the little guy. I gave him a can of sardines. He's devouring it now. He probably doesn't get that very often. A lot of people throw garbage out or French fries out to these ravens and crows. Once in a while I like to treat them and give them something nice. Sometimes I pick up bags of peanuts from Walmart, like the shelled ones, and then when you end up at a brake check or something where there's a lot of them, I throw a couple handfuls out. That way they all get at least one. Well, we are scheduled to be in Lethbridge, I don't know, about 6 or 7 o'clock Lethbridge time. Gotta stop at the Calgary yard first and unload some pallets and make our way to Lethbridge to do our delivery for tomorrow morning at Home Depot.
are several places I like to drive through. Rogers Pass, Jasper National Park, Banff National Park, places up north near Prince George, the Yellowhead, some of the beautiful scenery on Highway 3 on Crow's Nest. This area here is one of my favorites. It's always a beautiful place to go to. In the winter, it's gorgeous. You see the snow-covered mountains up there, and you do see a lot of wildlife out here. There are times where you see lots of elk. It's just a lovely place. I really like Field. It's such a cute little town. It's got a lot of history behind it. This town was founded when they were building the railroad through here. The S turns. There's some history there. And this is actually a village that was created during the time they were building the railroad, and I don't remember how far back it goes, the year, but I know I've mentioned this plenty of times on my journeys, but I do really like it here. It's really too bad that the fog is, or the cloud cover over there is pretty low. It's kind of hiding the mountainside over there. You can see the little peaks peeking through there, but it's a place I like to go to, and there's one thing that I really like about the wintertime too. It's really easy to spot the wildlife and where they've been walking, because you just look and you can see the little footprints everywhere, and you can see pretty well what their regular tracks are, and that gives you a better sense of knowing where the most common wildlife crossings will be, and it gives you an opportunity to be more alert on where the wildlife could pop out on you. But yeah, this is such a beautiful drive. I love driving through here, especially in the winter time. I think the gate's open. Wouldn't that be nice? Then I don't have to get out and unlock the gate. Is it open? Is it open? Is it open? Yes, it is. That's a nice bonus. Because I got to take 4 skids off of this trailer and then proceed to Lethbridge. And usually this lot is an ice rink. I guess it's starting to melt a little bit. I don't know if they have access to any of the to attract or to get rid of the, or to distribute salt. Oh, look at that. There's one spot open for me. Perfect. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, there's one there. Oh, I didn't have to unload anything. There was a guy working at the dock. He just was going home, so he unloaded me quickly. That was really nice. That saved me a good half an hour time. Wow, what a beautiful day it is out here in Calgary. Not much of a winter this year out here, but I'm not complaining about that, believe me. You could get some really nasty winters out here in Calgary. I've been through a few of them. Yep. Okay, well that took a lot, that saved me a lot of time. And you might laugh at this, but the reason why I was hoping to get to Lethbridge as fast as I can, I'm delivering to the Home Depot, as you know, and it's delivering tomorrow morning, but it's right next to the Walmart. And I really have a craving for barbecue chicken, and you can buy those barbecue chickens at Walmart for about $9. barbecue chicken with some coleslaw and maybe some potato salad. Just craving that. Besides, I don't have a whole lot of food and I need water too. So, and there just happens to be a Walmart right next to the Home Depot, so that's perfect. Gotta like that, how things work out. Okay, well, the Walmart is right here and the Home Depot is supposed to be right next to it. So I'm going to take a guess that I need to go to the next light. I was thinking about maybe going to the back way and behind, but I got a feeling it's going to be the second light. And we're going to see if my instinct is right or not. You don't want to end up going down the wrong road and then you're in trouble. So the Walmart is on the right. There's the Home Depot sign. I wonder if I should risk it. Oh man. I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna keep going here. I don't know if I can get in there. Maybe this is the one I want. I think this is the one. Look at that, eh? Can you believe it? That's why you really gotta go with your gut instinct sometimes. Look at this, that beautiful big empty parking lot. Isn't this wonderful? Ha ha ha! I love it! Okay, they said go towards the garden center. So I gotta try to squeeze through here. Oh, a little bit of an obstacle course here. Don't like the looks of this. Come on, baby, can you do it? I don't want to take that tree out. Perfect. And how convenient is that? The Walmart's right there. I love it. Okay, so they said the garden center. So in the meantime, before I find that, I'm just gonna park it there in plain view of everybody, so I don't have to worry about getting ripped off. And I'm gonna go get some food at Walmart for the night. My chicken. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. That delivery went well. I was supposed to be delivering at 9:30 and I knock on the door and at 7 a.m. and they said, pull her on in and we'll take it off for you. I was quite happy about that. I didn't want to have to sit around and wait for 2 more hours. Works out for me really well. Looks like we're going to have a beautiful sunrise here. See it over there, creeping over. I normally don't stop for coffee in places, but I don't know, today I kind of feel like having one. I drink decaf anyway, so it's not like it really makes a difference. It's just for the flavor and for the hot drink. This is a good place to stop at Tabor because you got the big parking lot over here at Walmart. It's not a massive Walmart, it's just a small one. But they let you park here and even overnight, which is really, really nice. So you just kind of go like this and then park right like that other guy's doing there, where that sun is bright. And just run in and grab your coffee, your cookie, or your muffin, or whatever you want, and continue on.
Hi, how are you? I'm Ray. Nice to meet you. Here you go. I'll just take the strap off for you. All right, good enough. Thank you, Natalie.
Thanks.
Have a great day. Oh, I will. It's a beautiful drive. Well, that was short and sweet. Tell you one thing, I really feel spoiled today. 2 loading docks.
I'll tell you something, the weather sure has been beautiful out today. And I get to spend some time on a reset, hopefully, and some nice sunshine. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. As I mentioned earlier, I am gonna get my hair chopped, buzzed. And it's just easier to manage. You know, wake up in the morning, your hair sticking up all over the place, especially when you got to see a customer. You don't have time to get a whole bunch of water and try to put your hair down. It's just annoying. And it's a known fact that your hair grows, what is it, 1 or 2 inches a month or something like that. I can't remember what it is. Mine grows a lot faster than that. Yeah, it sure is a lovely day. You know, this track right here, one time I took this track a little too fast. Big mistake. It's a nasty one. Try taking that one at 50 kilometers an hour. That's what the speed limit is over there for that. No way, Jose. I think that's funny how they tell you 50 kilometers an hour. Yeah, 50 clicks to go over those tracks. You do that, man, you can do some serious damage to your vehicle or your truck. Hi. Good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so I am
Gonna get Tyler to look at that lemon tomorrow on my reset.
Yeah, I heard you had
Hopefully, yeah,
some issues with it, right?
nothing but issues. Ever since I've had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lemon. But you run into those once in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, bills are signed in here and receipts, everything he needs in there.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Ray.
Yeah.
I want to bring it inside and start actually working on it.
Okay. Is it going to be down all night then?
It doesn't have to be, no.
Because I gotta either go get a haircut today or do it tomorrow.
Oh, you can take Kyle's pickup truck. See if this is going to go today or otherwise later on you can.
Well, I can always do it tomorrow too. Do you think it'll be down tomorrow?
Yes.
Why don't I just do what I gotta do today then? Do you need it all day tomorrow?
I'd like to get started on it. Because it could be a serious problem. It's up to you. You let me know what you want to do.
Either that, I can be here first thing, like early. I mean, if you want to throw a computer on, at least check the code, because I got to buy groceries for it too.
Oh, you want to take your truck and go do it? Okay.
Yeah, I figured I'd do that, and I can.
Just want to give me an hour right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll go. Then it'll be back together, and then tomorrow again.
Oh, do you want to look at it right now for an hour? Yeah,
I
sure.
want to because this could be a big problem.
Okay, sure. You want me to bring it in?
That's what it's saying. It's saying DPF filter bad.
Do they ever have to clean them?
We really haven't, but
So how can you tell by you're just going to open it up and take a look at it?
I have to start with the soot sensor.
Oh, okay. All right.
Make sure it's not the sensor screwing up. So that'd be great if I could change that today, and then you can drive it tonight. If the code goes away, you're gone. If the code comes back, we gotta.
Oh, so what do you figure you can change? The filter?
Soot sensor.
Oh.
Give me about an hour. I'll have that changed.
Okay, I'll bring it in for you.
Just because then tomorrow we got a better idea where we're digging.
Yeah.
And even if I got to order the cans,
Yeah.
if I can get them ordered today,
Okay. Well, it's a good thing I showed up a little earlier.
I just, yeah. The potential could be a big problem.
Yeah. Well, let's hope not.
Yeah, let's pull her in.
Well, Tyler performed a force regen on the truck, which means gets in there and disintegrates and burns up all the soot that's in the filter. Unfortunately, we're getting a yellow light because that's the problem we're having. We're having a problem with the DPF. It's not working properly and it's creating a lot of black soot. So if it continues to do that, chances are I'm going to have to take it into Abbotsford and get it booked in there again. And get them to replace the can. It all depends if it's covered under warranty, they'll do that. If it's not covered under warranty, then they'll have to do it here. Gee, the good old days when you can actually drive 2 or 3 weeks without having to sit in a repair shop. I remember it used to be like that for me when I worked for Butterworth Transport. That Volvo was in the shop every 2 weeks. Oh man. I feel bald. What am I talking about? I am bald. It's okay. Even had a little bit of a trim of the beard done. A little bit of tea tree oil to go with it, $50. Couldn't believe it. Well, I got a bottle of tea tree oil to go with it, but it's like 18 bucks for the hand cream. Just ridiculous. Cannot believe how much it cost. And then I bought a few supplies from Walmart here. Not very much at all, $71. The other day, I was in the Walmart over on the other end of town. Or where? Yeah, no, I was at the Walmart in Lethbridge, and people always get a kick when I drive through a parking lot with this truck. And the guy at the till said, I was just buying a few things. He says, "Do you want to apply for a Walmart MasterCard?" I'm like, "No, there's a guy waiting. I don't want to hold him up." He says, "Oh, it'll take 5 minutes." I said, "Okay, whatever." Because I've been wanting to get one anyway, because you can gain some, every time you make a purchase on your card, no matter where it is, you gain points towards merchandise at Walmart. And I shop at Walmart a lot. So I thought, I'm going to get rid of my other MasterCard because it doesn't give me anything except they charge you $54 at the end of every year to use it. And you don't gain any points or nothing with it. So I figured I'll get myself a Walmart MasterCard, and then that I can get at least something back when I make a purchase and get rid of the other one. So anyway, the guy runs my driver's license through. He runs something through the till, and 5 minutes later he says, "You're approved." I went, "Huh?" And he goes, "You'll get your card in 5 days." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So that was quite simple. I've never seen that happen before. We can get approved that fast, and the guy did it right at the till. I didn't even have to sign anything. Isn't that crazy? Didn't even have to sign anything. Wow.
I just gave this thing a really good clean. Tyler changed the oil, changed the front brakes because there wasn't much left. Look at this, I missed this spot in here. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to clean a black truck. The only proper way to clean a black truck is to wash it, let it dry, and then wash it again. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter if it's in the summertime, that's a different story, but I'm just going to end up back out on the roads again, and this thing is going to be dirty again. So I got the rest of the day, I got my laundry done, and got my truck cleaned up, so everything's good. I'm surprised the geese haven't went south this year. I noticed a lot of them are stuck around. That's how much warmer it is. It's been a really warm winter out here in Calgary. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just spend some time working on a video today.
It's gonna be a chilly one out there. They're expecting a cold front to come in. And this week is going to be very, very nasty for weather. There's snow forecasted everywhere. So I think it's going to be a very interesting week. This is this tea tree hair and body moisturizer. It's supposed to be really good. I have a lot of dry skin, and it doesn't help when the weather is cold. I'm going to head over to the yard and collect a trailer that's going to Vancouver, or going to Abbotsford anyway. I think this might be the day I wear my toque, because I don't have any hair left to keep my head warm.
$277. royal cake. Okay, I'm guessing this is batter. And I think I got a whole trailer load of this. Oh, this is gonna be a nice heavy load. Definitely gonna have to weigh this on the way out. I always like to verify that the load I'm taking is actually in the back of that trailer and that it's not been a mix-up somewhere and I end up taking the wrong trailer 900 kilometers away. I know that's happened a few times in the world somewhere.
Well, as you can see, everything has got a layer of frost on it. Last night there was a very gentle rain or a mist, and it froze and it landed on everything and it just froze everything. As you can see, everything is white. Wasn't like that last night when I went to bed. So the temperatures have dropped significantly. It's only -4, but it's still, when you have a light mist like that, it doesn't take much to turn everything to frost. It's quite pretty, but this morning the roads were pretty bad. I was up quite early, as you know, and I was going to leave earlier, and I thought, you know what, I might as well just make sure the roads are good, wait for a lot of people to drive on them, because that usually melts whatever ice that's on the ground from the engine heat and everything else. So I think it's probably okay now. So we're with the amount of weight that I have, if I make it into Abbotsford at 7:30, that's probably going to be I would say that'd be pretty close to being quite accurate, depending on weather conditions. I don't know what I'm in for. It's supposed to be a nice day today, right into Abbotsford, so we'll see what happens. It's going to be the last nice day for a while with all that snow that's coming this weekend and all next week. It's going to be an interesting ride. Well, we're out of the gloom. We're out of the doom and gloom. Yeah, it's just a really bad, ugly looking cloud hanging over Calgary. We're at -10 Celsius here, but as you can see, there's not a cloud in the sky. Looks like we're going to have some really nice driving on the way to Abbotsford today, which I'm really looking forward to. Absolutely. Wow, just look at this weather. There's not a single cloud in the sky. Not even a mist. It is absolutely stunning. I'm going to enjoy it while I can because it's not going to be looking like this for the next week. But this is so beautiful. Can't tell you how nice it is. And that mountain up there too, man, that's got a lot of snow on the top there. Wish I knew what that mountain was. Yeah, I absolutely love this. It's just breathtaking, beautiful. Well, I'm going to try to get up over the Coke as quick as I can. It's starting to snow up there now. That's one of the reasons why I got the head start that I did and came to Hope last night. That gives me 40 minutes extra. So if I would have woke up now in Abbotsford, it would have been at least, well, it's 7 a.m. now. It would have been at least until 8:15 or 8:40 or 8:30 before I even got up to the top of the Coquella, and the weather up there changes so fast. It may be just flurrying up there right now, but in about an hour time, you may not even be able to see the road. So, it may be okay. We'll see what happens. It's actually snowing pretty good up here. I noticed too when I left Hope that Kamloops looked like it was all wet, so it's kind of funny how you just come up the hill here. Hilmer's just up here. I mean, the roads seem to be okay, but I'm relatively heavy, so that's good. I don't mind crawling up hills with a heavy load if it's going to give you the traction. Well, it's snowing pretty good up here, wouldn't you say? Yes, it is. I'm gonna get some fuel and try to make it to Rogers Pass before that snow hits, because I know it's coming this way. I know it. Take this one right here. Yeah, you can see how scraped up some of these things are. These are very, very narrow. Seen guys run into them. Doesn't take much. Well, we are in Swift Current and we're going to top up our fuel. And I'm awfully tempted to check. I don't know if I shared this with you guys, I'm trying to remember, but the last time I was at this fueling station, this Husky, I noticed how bad the bathrooms were. And some of you might think, well, you're a little obsessed with this sort of stuff. Not really, because I like to stick up for the truck driver. I like to think that we deserve a lot better than what we're getting out here, because it's not easy work driving these roads, these weather conditions, to bring things to people where they have food on their plates and they have clothes on their back, and it's the truck driver that makes all that happen. And we deserve to have good, decent facilities to go to for the night. 6 or 8 weeks ago, I came to this Husky over here in Swift Current, and I noticed how filthy the bathrooms were. So I took a picture of it. I'm not really going to show you that picture because it's pretty disgusting. I don't want to gross you guys out, but I'm just kind of curious. Since then, I had called the Swift Current Health Department because their bathrooms are right next to their kitchen. They said they would check it out and look into it. I want to get fuel, Ray. Oh, great. No, that's typical. Only one pump that's open. Ugh. Okay, and I wonder if this guy's finished. Tell me you're finished there, buddy. Maybe he's not even out, maybe he's inside. But anyways, so I checked the, yeah, that was like 6 or 8 weeks ago, and I remember the bathrooms being really, really bad, even weeks before that. And I'm just kind of curious. Oh yeah, not only did I call the health department, I also called a representative at Husky Oil and told them, and they were really concerned about it, and they said they were going to get someone to check it out. So I'm really, really curious to see whether or not anything has changed, if those bathrooms have been cleaned or not since the last time I was here, which was 6 weeks ago at least. I wonder if this guy's even in the vehicle. So, yeah, the curiosity has got me. And this is a prime example right here. This guy's finished fueling, I'm guessing, or maybe he's prepaying. I don't know what he's doing. But if he's already finished fueling, normally you're supposed to pull out of the island so people can get their fuel. I really don't know what this guy's doing.
It's a bit chilly out here in Swift Current. It's cold. Wind chill, probably minus 20. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool one out here today. Whew. Cold enough where the DEF pump wasn't working for the last guy that was here. I guess their DEF pumps are frozen. That's the unfortunate thing about DEF, because it's 80% or something like that water, and the other 20% cow pee. So it doesn't take much to freeze it up. But at least we got the fuel working, because when I first pulled up here, I couldn't get the pump to turn on because it was still stuck on the DEF transaction of the last guy. So I thought, oh no, don't tell me this pump's not working. Thank goodness it is. Get my fuel and get out of here and make it into Winnipeg tonight. Probably that's as far as I'm gonna get to.
No, still looks the same. I know how filthy that is. Nothing has changed. Hasn't been washed since the last time I was in here, and that was 6 weeks ago. Disgusting. This is why we hate going to Huskies.
Well, it just goes to show, I mean, I made 2 phone calls. One to the health department and one to Husky Energy, and they said both of them said they would look into it. I guess standards out here in Saskatchewan are different, because if they checked it and they think that's satisfactory, just be cautious if you guys come over to this Husky here in Swift Current. If you get sick, don't be surprised. It's utterly disgusting in there. And that'll be the last time I go to this place. I'll stop in for fuel, but that'll be it. If I gotta go somewhere, I'll find a rest stop somewhere.
You know, the guy at the fueling desk, he was nice and friendly and everything, really nice guy. I don't really blame him for this. This is whoever's managing this location. They're the ones that are at fault. They should be inspecting to make sure these facilities are up to par for the drivers, for the truck drivers, for the travelers, people traveling with RVs, stopping in if they have enough guts to eat at the restaurant. This is something we should not have to deal with. This is one of the things I really, really like about Loves in the US. There are very high standards. A lot of the pilots and Flying J's down there, same thing, the TAs. You're gonna find some places that are really bad. But I kid you not, those bathrooms have not been cleaned properly. The stalls anyway, maybe they mopped the floor. I seen them do that one time. But they mopped the floor on the outside of the stalls. The stalls themselves, the toilets and everything else, they probably have not been cleaned, and I kid you not, probably months. Probably months. That is unacceptable. 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 But if that's the standards out here, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you can complain about these things, you can call the right authorities, and it doesn't seem to make any difference. It's a real shame. I'll tell you, man, it is cold out. I had to stop over there to check and see if the little restaurant was open to get some takeout food, but they're closed. I tell you, man, my hands were just freezing. It's like minus 27 out here. The wind chill is higher, but it's a cold. It's a really bitter, it's a really, really brutal cold. Like I've had cold temperatures before. It feels like it's minus 40 outside. Wow, I couldn't believe how much my hands were freezing. They were starting to hurt. Oh. Well, I made a decision to come back to the yard last night because it was a good decision too. Because it gives you more time in the morning to get ready. At least I'm here now, right? I don't have to deal with it. Look how beautiful this day is. Nice sunshine. Absolutely spectacular. I'm doing a regen on my truck right now. What that does is that because you idle it and whatever, it builds up soot, and the truck has to do a regen, and if you engage that or turn that on. I'm doing a park regen right now where it heats up to a certain degrees and it's already done, and it disintegrates all of the soot that's in the cans. I wouldn't have to do this as often as I do, but I have to idle the truck at night so my food doesn't go bad in my fridge because my power shuts off after 2 hours. So I really hope this gets fixed soon. It's a terrible waste of fuel having to idle this thing every night. No, I'm not putting on lipstick. When it gets this cold, chapstick is your best friend. I'm glad it's sunny out here. Sure would be miserable if it was really, 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 really ugly weather with this. Oh my gosh. I was gonna check to make sure that's the right stuff. I'm probably gonna sink right into this. I'll have to pull the trailer out. I know I've been through here before, but I really like this place. This is Nipawa, I think that's how you say it. I just love how the trees cover the road up here like this. This is a nice little town. Yeah. Come on, truck. Foot to the floor. It looks really nice in the fall when all these leaves turn their colors or change color, and bet you it's really nice to see. have this wonderful drifting snow out here, Saskatoon. It's probably going to be like this all the way to Lloydminster, so I know what this was doing to me last time. Every time somebody went by, they dusted me and I couldn't see where I was going. So, I'm going to make my way to the Husky truck stop, which is about 15 minutes from here, and I'm going to stop for the night. When we can reconvene in the morning when we have some sunshine. This is supposed to be sunny tomorrow morning. So, and when you're driving in this kind of weather, when the snow is like this, it doesn't take much time for it to start gathering on your tail lights on your trailer, and then nobody can even see where your lights, and then it becomes dangerous. So, that is what I am going to do. And I don't mind shutting down a little early, because if I shut down a little early, that means I can get up a little bit earlier. And it'll give me a chance to work on some things. Another chilly morning out here. What do you expect in Saskatoon? Minus 16? Had a rough sleep last night. I think I had a few dreams of my daughter last night. I'm trying to remember them, but I woke up feeling really depressed. And you know, if anybody's ever gone through the tragedy of losing a child, whether it's an accident or just someone else taking their life, the pain never goes away. You learn to live with it. I find it amazing though how you never forget about it, you never get over it, but the people in your life, a lot of them, they get over it pretty quick. Sometimes it would be nice. It's probably awkward for people to say, I hope you're doing okay, we haven't heard much about the case or whatever, and for you guys that are kind of curious, the police still have told me nothing. It's almost been 2 years. No arrest has been made. And I continue to live with no closure. It's very difficult. I wonder what it would have been like to see her when she was 30 or 35, or sharing in a Christmas dinner together. Well, I know I'll see her again in heaven, but still, you still have to live with it. I still have to live with it for the rest of my life. those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, 2 years ago in July, somebody took my daughter's life. Some creep. I'm pretty sure I know who it is, but the police have been I don't know what they've been doing. They keep telling me the investigation is going well, but that's all I ever hear. So, if you guys could just please keep that in prayer, I'd appreciate it, that God would bring this to a close and that this man would get life in prison, because our system out here, our justice system is terrible. I'll be lucky if he gets 15 years for first degree murder. Our country is terrible. And then he's up parole in 5 years. I hope that they find something where they put him away for good, because he's got a heck of a rap sheet, this guy. Anyway, let's open up with prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you, Lord, for another day. I thank you, Lord, for giving me the strength to get through this ordeal, this never-ending ordeal. I pray for closure. I pray, Lord, that you would please close this situation for me so Mike can get on and move forward. I pray, Lord, that the Crown Council would put this guy away, find evidence to put him away for life. I pray that he repents as well, because he'll have to face you. He may not get much out here in Canada, but he'll have to face you. And I pray, Lord, that he does repent. Lord, I pray for the animals on the road. I pray for my friends on YouTube. I pray for my family, my girl Wendy, my Jeremiah, Carrie, my 2 kids. And Lord, I pray you give me strength to get through all of this. And I pray for good weather in Yeshua's name. Amen. My apologies. It was just a rough night for me. Very beautiful day out here in Edmonton. 2 degrees. Unbelievable. Hard to believe that it was like -18 in Saskatoon. I only drove 5 hours and the temperature dropped that much. It's unbelievable. Now I'm hoping that there will be a dock open or available. I think no, the gate is open. Yeah, I hope the dock is open, because I have to take some skids off. If not, I'm gonna have to shunt trailers around. So hopefully, well, someone seems to be here. Maybe someone's on the dock. You know what? It's Sunday. I bet you there's someone working here, and then they can just take everything off for me. Ooh, that's a good sign. That one right here is available. Awesome. I wonder. I'm gonna go in and check. Oh, my back is killing me. Oh. Would have taken you guys inside. Battery was dead on the other camera. I got it charging now though. But yeah, I just had to take off some massive tires and a couple other skids. And now I got next to no weight on me. Hopefully we'll have some nice weather. I got a little bit of weight on my drives, but not much. So we're just gonna head over and get fuel and be on our way, and probably go as far as Hinton tonight. I gotta make this light because this light is ridiculous. I kid you not, 10 minutes you're sitting here waiting for that thing to change. It's a very long light. All right, what a beautiful, gorgeous day out in Edmonton. 3 degrees. Big difference from minus 27 out there in Winnipeg. I woke up in the most excruciating pain in my lower back. I could barely get myself out of bed. It was like somebody shoving a sword into my back. Here I am at 3 in the morning or 3:30 in the morning, buying Advil at an outrageous price at this Husky. To try to find some pain relief. That job that I did in Prince George where I had to hand bomb all that stuff off just did my back in. And it started getting better until when I ended up over at the Edmonton yard last night to unload those skids, and whoever loaded the big tires on there, he just threw them on there wherever. I guess he expects the guy that was going to unload it was Superman. I don't know why people would load a trailer like that. And because of it, I really did my back in. I could barely get out of bed. I can't even lay down. It's 3 in the morning. Every time I lay down, I'm like yelling in pain. So now I don't get any sleep tonight because somebody did not know how to load a trailer in Winnipeg. Or whoever loaded it. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. I have a little bit of history of back pain. When I was doing my thing as a single dad for 17 years, I slept on a couch because I couldn't afford a 3-bedroom place. And my son and my daughters had a bedroom, and I slept on the couch. And because of it, it did a number on my back. And ever since then, I've had a really bad back. My lower back. I mean, it's okay, but when I try to lift ridiculous amounts of weight because somebody doesn't know how to load a trailer, oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm hoping that this Advil will help me. It's an anti-inflammatory, so hopefully my muscles will settle down a little bit. I can't go back to sleep now. I can't lay down. I won't be able to get back up. So now I'm up for the rest of the day. And I woke up and I was just screaming. I just felt like somebody was ripping my spine out of my back. Oh Lord, please help me get through this day. Oh man. I remember one time my back went out on me when I was raising my kids, and it was so bad. It was right around Christmas time. I was walking around on my knees with a turkey in my hand trying to put it in the oven. That's how bad my back was. It was so much in pain. I'm hoping this Advil will help me. But in the meantime, I'm going to go outside and walk around because that helps. Much better than sitting around. This is probably the worst it's been. I don't know how many years.
When I wake up in the morning and I'm yelling, someone's trying to pull your spine out of the bottom of your back. Wow. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'll tell you one thing right now. I'm going to have to make it very clear that I'm not doing any more hand bombing. Yeah, I'm going to have to reevaluate the situation here if I have to unload a trailer myself. 6 years of driving, and this is the first time I've had to deal with this. I just got to walk this off a little bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah. This is the first time this has happened to me in a long time. Very long time my back has been this bad.
Well, I took some Advil. Hasn't kicked in yet. I walked around a little bit, helped a little bit. I don't know how well I'm gonna do sitting down for like 9 hours. The seats are heated, so it's giving a little bit of heat to my back, which I'm really hoping will help. I figured I might as well just go. I'm done with my 8 hours. I can't lay down. If I lay down, it's going to be excruciating pain. I can't even relax, and I don't know how I'm going to sleep the next couple of days on a couch. Because I got to do a reset. My daughter's place. Oh, my back is in so much pain. Oh, wow. Oh. My back is in some serious pain. It took me 20 minutes to get out of the truck to use the bathroom over here. I haven't had this problem. I've never had this issue driving truck. And I think what did it, there was some big tires that were loaded in Winnipeg, and whoever loaded those tires on the pallet broke the pallet when he put them down and just left it like that. And when I got to the Edmonton yard, there was no way to get those tires off unless I had to pull them off myself. And those things are big, they're heavy, they're bigger than I am, those tires. Because of it, my back is in excruciating pain now. I'm really concerned about how I'm going to get out of this truck when I get there, because having to sit here for another 5.5 hours is not my idea of a good time. I wish I could drive standing up. And then I have to crawl into my car, which is really low to the ground. at the Coquihalla Summit here. And back is doing a little bit better. I think the Advil is kicking in. Took long enough. I guess for a headache or whatever, it probably works right away, but for the anti-inflammatory part in there, I don't know, maybe that just takes longer. But I'm still feeling a lot of pain. I tell you one thing, I'm going to be doing things a whole lot different from now on. If the item is too big and I don't have any help, I'm not going to move it. I'm not risking it, because you hurt your back when you're doing this job. You got to sit for 13 hours. That's just not good for it. And wow, one attack after another. Anyway, my friends, when I get back to the yard, I'm going to try to get my stuff out of the truck and put it into my car. And then I'm going on a reset and probably going to have a few days off to rest my back. And hopefully get a video up for you guys. I'm pretty sure I will. So let me say God bless you all in the name of Yeshua. If you can keep me in your prayers, I'd be very grateful. I love you all very much. Until next time, bye for now.